HTML5 and CSS3 tutorials for beginners. CSS Inline Styles, Embedded Styles, Linked Styles, Imported Styles. Let's simplify all of these. So far we've been using styles on the HTML tags itself. This is called an inline style because it's within the line. Think it like that. And it only affects the tag that you're styling. Furthermore, it affects whatever is within it if you were to utilize certain declarations for certain selectors. As in, if you were to use color green for this, then the section will have color green text. Here, this is all green because here the article element is using color red, which is different. So that's also called an inline element, right? So it gives you precise control to style certain elements. Now, I've just cut every style that we've been using, and now I want to use embedded styles. We use that style type. What type of style? Text, CSS. Make some room below and close our style. Where does that go? It goes within the head portion. So let's now say, okay, we still want to style that section. Open and close curly braces, and let me paste everything that I had inline before into this embedded option. Let me save changes. In CSS, this is called the selector, and these are called our declaration. Think it like you're selecting a HTML tag, and then you're declaring values for them in terms of its styling. Let's save changes, preview this page, and what's changed? Nothing has changed really. Okay, let's also remove the inline style from the article tag and say article selector, select the article, open curly braces, and let's give color to it. And let's also give font size. Let's say 21 pixels. Save changes. Preview this. Font sizes has changed in an article. Now, that is embedded because we've just embedded styles using this method. Let me do this though. Let me create a new CSS file. Create it. Remove all that stuff. And let's cut all this out. Let's cut it all out from our HTML document and place it on an external CSS file, and let's save as, let's say, main.css. Now that's an external CSS file. That means if I refresh this page, the styling is gone. So there is no styles attached to that section anymore. Not an inline one, not an embedded one. But we can say, you know what? We can use the link element, give relationship to style sheet, type of text we can declare, href, as in give link to it, as in reference to it, greater than sign. Now I have just linked an external style sheet to be used on this document. Let's save changes. Let's refresh. Same styles are applied using an external source through the link option. Now let's cut that out and say, okay, how about importing styles. We can do that by saying style type, same thing, close our style. Remember, it goes within the head portion. And now using this method, at import URL, it's within CSS folder called main.css, semicolon close. Let me save this document and let's refresh. Nothing has changed because the same style has now been imported using this option. Now, why so many different methods? Why did I show you 4 different methods? Let's imagine you have a website that requires 20 web pages and you think to yourself, okay, I'm going to create just one file, have all my CSS within it, and then link it or import. Okay, so that's one way. But then you say, okay, 5 pages of that 20 web pages, I want to style section as an example to be something different perhaps. Let's say the width, you want it to be 300 pixels. Now remember what's going on. The width in our external or imported file, if it's this, and if we're using embedded styles coupled with it to take better control, then look what happens. Because embedded styles will win in terms of the rules over this one. Think it like the closer the declaration you're declaring to the element itself, because this is closer to something that's external. And yet, inline styles then give you even greater control. Let's say 100 pixels. So now, this rule will not win in width. It won't win. This won't win either, because we have just used an inline style. Make sense? So that is the reason you have many different ways to insert styling to your HTML web documents. And I'll talk with you in the next video session.